Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Monday, and I'm going to start off our video here. We're in Cesky, Krumlov here in the Czech Republic today on our river cruise, and so I just wanted to give you a quick look. There's the monument in the middle of the big square here, and I'll just circle around here a little bit so you can see the history of this place is absolutely amazing. What remarkable people have been here through time, including recent history, and I've got so much to show you about it and lots of cruise news to talk about, but I just thought it would be really fun just to start off right here and give you an idea of what it looks like. We've just been having the very best time, and we're really looking forward to talking to you all about it. So let's get started. Hi there again. So I had my introduction that we did yesterday. It was actually yesterday. I said Monday, but it was Sunday when we were in Cesky Krumlov there in the Czech Republic. So let me tell you a little bit about that day. A lot of really fabulous things, and this morning as well. But what I want to start off is a couple of things about cruise news that I think we should be talking about, and things that I am really looking forward to us sharing about. So first of all, you might recall that just the other day I told you how Princess is now partnering with that Lavazza, if I'm saying it correctly, coffee brand. As several of you were so kind to point out, that is the same coffee that they offer on Celebrity. As you all know, as I have talked about a lot, and hopefully you have had the pleasure of experiencing if you have cruised on Celebrity lately, Celebrity has really upped their game. They are no longer just wanting to be one of the premium mass market brands. They are becoming luxury very quickly. I would say they have become luxury with the experience that you have on their ships. The big difference, I would say, between when you think of luxury with Oceania and luxury with Celebrity is the size of the ship, although I think that a lot of the experience is very lovely on Celebrity just based on my experience and what I hear from other people. But anyway, I think that the coffee new partnership that Princess has is an excellent one. I have been looking at the Princess website very often to see if they have announced any new coffee packages yet. As of right now, they have not. And so if any of you receive any emails being offered any coffee packages or coffee opportunities, if you've got a cruise coming up, will you please let us know, because it will help all of us know what to look for and anticipate when we get to go on our next Princess cruise. So, and like I said, Princess said that that is going to roll out, not necessarily on the same day on all of the ships. It's just going to depend on supply and when that will actually start. So we really look forward to hearing about that. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about really quickly is one of our Let's Go family members put this in the comment, and we have talked about this before. It's been a while though, and we have so many Let's Go family members. Plus, I find a lot of value in talking about things again because things change all the time, and there's new updates to programs and everything. So I wanted to let you know that as AARP, if you're a member of AARP, you can buy discount cards to pay for some cruises. I have a caveat for you with that though, so let me tell you about it really quickly. They pointed out that you can buy discounted gift cards to use on Princess, Carnival, Holland America, and Royal Caribbean, and you get them for a discount of 10% off. And so basically what you can do is buy these gift cards and then use them as the payments for your cruise. And truly, you can save a lot of money doing that. So I do know people that have bought the Princess ones and they have worked smoothly. Same with Holland America. I have not had the experience with anyone doing it with Carnival yet. Now, Royal Caribbean is a beast of a different kind, and you need to be aware of it. A Let's Go family member bought the Royal Caribbean ones, but the ones that the ones that come from Princess and Holland America work like a true gift card. They come with a number, and you can actually enter that, like I can enter that in taking a guest's payment, and it applies it just like a credit card does to a booking. You can do it on the Princess website as well, or the Holland America website, if you're doing your own payment for that. All right. The Royal Caribbean ones are different. When you buy it, it is not, and you want to go ahead and apply it on a cruise, it takes a while for it to show up. So if you're, for example, booking a cruise and final payment is due now or it's due very soon, that's not going to kick in time to pay for that. Okay, so you can even say $500, you want to apply it because that's how much is due on your cruise that you're booking. So you apply it, but it's not going to show up in time to hit that, to make it cover for that booking. All right, and then if you want to get your money back on those, it is really hard to do. Once you buy them from AARP or you buy them from AAA, they also sell some discounted as well. They don't do anything with them anymore. They just simply sell the gift cards. So then you are left dealing with, it's kind of like that thing that nobody wants to touch, right? And so I'm just telling you that with Royal Caribbean, our Let's Go family members who cruise an awful lot, they know what they're doing. It's not a lack of knowledge there or experience. They had a really hard time with those Royal Caribbean gift cards that are discounted. So I'm not saying you can't do it, but if you're going to do it, definitely do it for a cruise that you've got plenty of time to pay off so that you can get it. And Royal Caribbean has the time to apply it to your booking, and you've got plenty of time to wait. Okay, I feel like I needed to do that, but that is to tell you about that. But that is a really good way to save money. And I know that every year around Christmas, well, I don't know, this last year they did. Princess sold their gift cards at a discount as well, as I think Holland America did too. So it's a good time to buy them, because if you get 10% off, it's like getting another 10% off on your cruise if you use those to pay for your cruise. So that's a wonderful way to do that. I will also have Gordon link. I have a little playlist, and it lists like the shareholder credit, the refer a friend credit, the military on board credit that you get. I feel like there's one other one, but just some ways to save some money when you're booking. Other than that, you can just watch cruises. It's really interesting. There was a gentleman talking here. We're going into a lock here on our river cruise. Here, let me turn it around and show you. This isn't really expected to be part of the video, but let's see here. Can you see? So we're coming right in, coming into the lock, and it is freezing cold outside. Can I say that? When you book your river cruise, don't do the last week of March, first week of April. And we're having a splendid time, but it is really, it's really cold. So when we I'll talk to you for another minute. You go in, and then they have to move the water, and you go down. So I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead here and keep on talking. But so where were we? So anyway, we will link that so that you can kind of see what some options maybe to save some money. Other than that, just look for prices. Oh, I know, I was telling you that a gentleman that was talking about cruising here, this thing I'm on here, the ship is moving a little bit here. He was saying that he tracks pricing, and across the board, prices are going up. So when you see prices going up, prices are going up just like they are in everything else. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is well, let's go ahead and talk about Cesky, Krumlov. So first of all, a few basic things about river cruising. As you may know, this is Gordon and I's first river cruise, and I would say we are thoroughly enjoying it. I would do a river cruise again in a heartbeat, and I would recommend to do a river cruise. I think that it is a lovely way to see the rivers. It's a beautiful way to see the countryside. The way that they work, and you pull up right into the town, is just perfect. It's an excellent way to travel. And I love that you have these long days in port. Like last night, we were in port in Linz until 11:45 p.m. This being my first river cruise, we didn't quite know what to expect, and so now that I know that, I'll be really good at helping those of you that want to book a river cruise. But I would have lined up another tour last night in the town of Linz, Austria. I would have planned dinner somewhere. I would have done a lot of things different. So I'm learning a lot so that I know what to do differently next time, and to be able to help you when you're ready to book your river cruise, because there are a lot more ins and outs to it than I expected. as we have been traveling along here, I'll tell you about the excursions right off. So they have excursions that are included and some that cost extra money. So, and they have a lovely, the ones that are included are excellent. It's not that everything is lumpy that is included in anything you'd want to do, you have to pay extra for. Not at all. I wanted to let you know yesterday it was an all-day thing. Like, we left at 8:15 in the morning and we got back to the ship maybe like at 5 o'clock, Gordon says. We got back at about 5 p.m. So we were gone all day. We drove from Aschete in Austria. I'm not very good with those names because I'm not as familiar. But it was about an hour and 45 minutes-ish to drive over to Cesky, Krumlov. Now, it is in the Czech Republic, and so let me tell you just a couple of things about it, because I was not familiar with this place before we went, and why I think it is so important that we look at doing things we haven't done before and that we get out there and do them. So Cesky Krumlov is just this, it's a medieval town there in the Czech Republic. It was really cool. So the way Avalon does it is they have a tour guide that is with you from when you leave the ship. So the whole way over, he spoke most of the time telling us about history, about culture, about the people, about World War II, about after World War II, when the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, and everything, when that was behind the Iron Curtain and the people in Austria weren't, and how all of that worked, and how it was when the Iron Curtain came down and everything changed. Then when we got there, Avalon always has a local guide be with you in that actual location. So the amazing tour guide we had, she had grown up part of the time in Cesky Krumlov, and then they had moved over to another town, but she talks about coming back twice a week for piano lessons and how much that city has changed. She said it was very depressing, really made her sad even in her growing up years, about really how in disrepair it was, as we have learned about so much of Eastern Europe was when it was under communism, and then how glorious it was when the Iron Curtain fell and they got to have their freedom back again, pretty much. And they have redone that city and restored it to what it was. And they didn't restore it to what it should have been in the 90s. They restored it to what it was historically. Became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it was really, really special to get to go see it. You could see the castle. I had no idea that they had frescoes on the outside of castles and all of these things. I bought a couple of books there. I've got some in my Amazon cart so I can read more and learn more about the history of that place and those people. But it was truly remarkable to be able to be on a tour with someone that had experienced it all, talking about the whole situation, like it brings tears to your eyes what these people have been through. So I highly recommend doing some of these things. And if I drove myself in a car and was on a trip, I don't know that I would ever drive myself over there to Cesky Krumlov. It would have to be a very specific trip in order to be able to go over there. They do have places that you can stay, of course, but that, to me, that's the beauty of river cruises, is they take you to places that you wouldn't see otherwise and you get to experience them. So we thoroughly enjoyed that. Then we got back to the ship, and then what did we do, love? We waited for dinner, had dinner. That was it. Oh, and then a beautiful Austrian lady came and sang to us for the entertainment in the evening. Absolutely beautiful and really very special. Someone that is there in Linz, and then they had her come on board and do that. Gordon wants to show you really quick.
So we have gone down 3 feet already.
So here, let me turn this so I can see what they're saying.
So you can just see how far down. Okay, you can see where it is now. So now I would say go ahead and tell them some more. In about 5 minutes, we'll turn it around again. Or
okay,
you want to
here we
turn
go.
and sit there so you can have that in the background?
I don't know. It's okay. We'll just do this. Alrighty. So then the other thing that I wanted to tell you about river cruising is a couple of things that really took me by surprise, and some things that I really like, and just maybe what I'm not quite as crazy about. The only thing that I really don't care for is they do have set times for lunch and dinner, and breakfast. But so like dinner is from 7 until 7 to 9 is what it says on the schedule. But so I asked, you have to be there at 7 o'clock? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. You can come late if you want to. You know, you can come as late as 8 o'clock, but the hard thing is the way it is you sit with other people, right? And so then you're joining people who have already placed their order and are partway through their dinner, and then you would be sitting down and expecting to be waited on. So I don't, that to me, that's a hard thing. And it's the same thing with lunch. They had a lunch buffet though, so it was easier to come and go, but then all the seating gets taken, and then you're looking for like, you know, with Gordon and I, 2 seats together when no one, when it's already really full. So that's one thing. It is not a deal breaker though. I feel like I need to tell you that because that's something important to know before you go. Just to be aware of it. Yeah, just to be aware of it. Other than that, you know, the ship is beautiful. There's 100 and what did I tell you the other day? 144. A couple, I guess, more people came. Did they say 135 when we first got on? It holds 150 passengers, so we're at 144. It is the very beginning of the season. Other than that, I'll just go ahead and try to keep you up to date. I want to turn the camera around here so that you can see us going down in the water. So that's kind of a perk. We'll just include that in the video today. We're down about at least 12 feet. Yeah, we're down about 12 feet now. So I'll turn that around and show you the whole process of going through. And then, so I'll go ahead and end this video and then you just watch that, okay? So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, put your questions down below, and we're happy to get the answers for you. And we're going to try to do a sail in this evening into Vienna. And if you appreciate these updates, please give this video a thumbs up. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye. So we're going to open the door here and show you.
We're down at least 20 feet.
Oh, wow.
Here, set it down. There you go.
All right. So, and with the line there, you can see where the water is regularly.
And you see these cleats. So you can see where the water, yeah.
Those
she said where the water was originally, but those are about 4 feet apart.
You're doing a video while I get my coat on. It's cold.
And you can see the door ahead of us where the river continues, and the door behind where the river is being held back.
You can see that thing there is going down. Why does that go down?
In case you're moored to it.
Oh, in case you're moored to it. I see. I think it's surely on the other side of the ship this time that you can touch the wall. We went through another lock about an hour and a half ago, and the other side, I was sitting on the other side and you could touch the wall then. And when we went through the night before last, it was this side that you could touch, that you're just so close. I don't know why the ship isn't more centered in the middle. I think they must moor you to one side. Is that what you think, sweetheart?
I think so.
So that you're not just flopping around in the middle of the lock. But it's really, really cool. It's amazing what they have figured out and what they can do. Oops. Moving a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm sure we're okay. Yeah, about the weather, it has been really cold. In fact, we were up at a castle this morning and it actually snowed a few snowflakes. And it rained a lot. But that's okay. We're still having just the best time. I'm really glad we came. Let's see what this end is looking like. This is the rear of the boat. This is the aft. I'll just turn it off for a minute so you don't just have to wait, and then we'll just start it again when we start, when anything changes. Are we still going down though?
Yes.
We're still going down. Maybe I'll leave it on.
It slows down. And I can click this much.
Okay. It's really interesting though.
See how there's another clip getting really close to being exposed, but how slowly it's going now?
Yeah. We do move faster at the beginning. Still going down. We were a little delayed leaving from the town of, it looks like Spitz is what we would say, but they pronounce it Spitz here, S-P-I-T-Z. We were delayed because there was a storm on the river. It was raining really hard and it's very windy. And so they said they had to wait for another passenger ship to pass through a certain point so that we could leave and not have to worry. So, and we did pass. It was a Viking ship, and so we passed them when we had left, not too long from Spitz. So I will say that Avalon's riverboats are more beautiful. Gonna say that, not just even because I was on it. If I saw the two of them, I'd be like, oh yeah, I think I'll take Avalon, as far as how beautiful the boat is and how fancy the cabins are. I would do that. But Viking is also just awesome. So I think it's really kind of trying to fine-tune what experience you want to have, what your budget looks like, and truly sometimes it's not that much more, or even very similar. So there's an awful lot of options when it comes to river cruising, so you want to choose what's best for you. Are they getting ready to open the doors there? A little bit noisy. And you can see that cleat right there. Where did it go? Trying to show them right there, that one, that's the one that was just uncovered a couple, minute ago when I was showing you, and it's getting close to having another one uncovered, so we're still going down. It's really very exciting. And here we are on the Danube, the river that, pieces of music have been written about, songs have been written about, poetry has been written about, books have been written about through the ages.
Doors are opening.
So it's really actually very epic. See, the doors are opening up there? We are very excited to come into Vienna this evening. Usually dinner is 7 to 9, but tonight it's from 6 to what? 8. But we have to leave at 7:30 to get to our Mozart concert in a great hall, is how they are saying about it. So
10-piece chamber orchestra, they said.
10-piece chamber orchestra, so we will let you know. We'll just take you with us. I'll video and let you know how it goes. That's when we had to pay $86 each extra for. but we figured it was worth it. How often are you in Vienna for a Mozart concert in a beautiful place? So we are going to go enjoy. And the dress for that, by the way, is smart casual. So I'm freezing cold, so I'm going to wear pants and a pretty sweater. And Gordon's going to wear his trousers, of course, and a button-down shirt and a blazer and a coat. So the doors are almost open, as you can see. Here, I'll show. Oh, it looks like the back is looking pretty much still the same. So we'll go ahead and get back here around so you can see as we start going. I'm really glad we get to do some walks in the daytime, because the first one we did, it was just dark out, and it's so exciting, but it's really cool to get to see in daylight as well. Oh, we're gonna start going there. The water's moving up there, I think.
Yep, here we go.
From the ship. Yep, we're moving now, just slowly, you can tell here.
And smell. If you were here, you could smell the extra exhaust.
The fuel, yeah. And I apologize if any wind is heard. We have the windsock thing on, but it's quite windy, as you can tell by looking at the water.
I would say we only went down about 30 to 35 feet on that one.
Oh, 30 to 35 feet.
The previous one was at least 40 to 45.
Oh, was it? The one that...
Yeah. About a couple
Gordon videoed that one too, so... See, we're going under the bridge here. It's the water.
They're massive, massive doors.
Yeah, look at those doors, everybody. Yeah, kind of get, it's hard to tell, I know, in the video, but they are huge. Here we go, sailing out. Let's turn it around.
And I think you saw before we floated down too far how wide the river is at this point. So there's a dam that's holding back the rest of it. And from what we're told, they're all hydroelectric.
Yeah, all the dams along the river.
There's what, a good 45 or 50?
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, they talked about a lot of dams being on the river, and they're all hydroelectric. Again, there's the dam, and there's the thing. Alrighty, we'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.